Hello, this is Tammy Kaufman. Today we're going to talk about how to communicate with the board. I'm with Cooperative Management Solutions and I'm probably your property manager. So the first thing is everything that you're going to communicate with the board is going to be in writing. And the reason for that is it's found in your rules, typically in section 1, that all communication to the board is in writing. If you have an emergency, you got a fire next door, or there's a crime being committed, you call 911. Board is not an emergency responder. Emergency responders handle that, and you use 911 for that. Some infrastructure issues, some of you own your own water or sewer system. If you've got a problem with that, there's typically a list that's sent out once a year or sometimes in a newsletter. Call that person, or if you don't know at all, just call your property manager and we will direct you to where you need to go. But why? I don't want to put it in writing. I don't like to write. I thought when I finished school I'd never have to write again. Well, I just want to talk to somebody about this, and I understand that. But the board speaks in one voice. To be efficient, they have to deal with everything in writing. The rules require it, and it's good governance. Now think about this. I was in court one day, and the judge said if it isn't in writing, it doesn't exist. And the same thing happens. If you talk to, say you have a 7-member board, and you spend 15 minutes with each board member, how many hours of your time have you taken up, and how many hours of their time have you taken up? If you put it in writing, it takes you 5 minutes to write it down, drop it in the mail, or put it in a Dropbox if you have one. The board can read it in a couple minutes. They can, if it's, let's say it's a dog barking complaint, your neighbor's dog is barking all the time, and you've talked to them and they won't solve the problem. The board can, in a few minutes, say, hey, let's write a letter to that person. They're breaking the rules, and decide whether or not they want to do a fine, if it's going to be a friendly letter. They can do that relatively quickly, and they can handle your problem and 10 other problems, maybe even 20 other problems, in the amount of time it would take you to talk to every board member. So it's really much more efficient for you and your volunteer board members if you simply just write it down and put it in the box. In summary, put all requests to the board in writing. Use your rules, bylaws, and your lease agreement as your reference points. Keep a copy of your written documents. Be patient and respectful. Use the process. Most boards will not handle this problem until the next scheduled board meeting. If it's a major emergency, they may do it quicker, but typically you're looking at about a 30-day cycle. Most boards only meet once a month. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.